and still I rise. What does that help us to understand about what Nitty Scott's trying to get at? Yeah. No matter what happens, or people say, she'll rise. Okay, good. What else? Yeah.
Like, she understands that she doesn't really like the woman. She makes that really, really clear in her first verse. But then at the end, she realized that if she dies or she gives in to what everyone else is saying, then there's not going to be any success. There's no benefit for anyone. She's just succumbing to what society wants her to.
That'll be the lie, right? That'll be the history writing a lie for her. That'll be giving into. There's no success. It'll just be giving in. I'm going to say that would be true death, right? What else might be going on or helping us understand? What else might be happening with this illusion helping us? Like the sun, the tide, I will rise. Still in the rise, there's no need to disguise. You can see to my eyes, like the dust, I will rise. Yeah.
When she says, like, the sun and the tide, it means, like, because the sun sets and the tide also, like, it's not always high. So, even though she would have bad days, she would still manage to overcome them and, like, she'll still rise.
Comes and goes. Always a new day. Something like that. Generations building all those things. Yeah. Doesn't want to be someone she's not. Good. Okay. Any other ideas or thoughts on this? Does it help us understand things, understanding the other poems and looking at the other poems? Now, we didn't even go into full in-depth analysis on those other poems, right? We just have a basic look at those, see what they're trying to say and how that informs us. If we were to go and analyze those and look at those deeper, then we could even go further on where might Nitty be going. Now, Nitty Scott, she started rapping at 14 years old. She broke out in 2010, so she's only been, famous for the last 4 years. She grew up in Brooklyn. She's mother's Puerto Rican, her father's African American. She attended a school for creative writing. She went into, her goal was, before she became famous in music, was to go to college and go into journalism and broadcast communication. Just because you're in music and something, does that mean that you can't use past literary works, or that they don't use past literary works and authors to inform their writing? No. Yeah. How many of you guys watch Phineas and Ferb? Or have watched Phineas and Ferb in the past? All right. Okay, it's okay. I do too, because I like the literary allusions. They are actually very intelligently written. It's silly because if you don't know literature, I mean, they're saying things I'm going, that was from this. That was from this. I am getting so many things from past books and stories. The people that are writing Phineas and Ferb are readers and writers who have studied literature, because they are referencing so many past literary works, and I'm like, whoa. And kids that are like watching it that are like 5, 6, 7 years old, they don't even understand it. Even the teenagers, you guys might get some of them, but you still, until you read those works, you're gonna have no clue where it's coming from. A few years ago, there was a commercial for mayonnaise, right? And they come out with the blue S or whatever it is on their, or the blue M on their shirt, and they're in a Puritan town. She's walking around with a basket of mayonnaise, which is like sacrilege to everyone. And they're like, oh, you heathen, and all these things. And all of a sudden the preacher comes out and rips open his shirt, and he's got an M on his chest, right? Okay, it's scarlet letter. There you go. Like, people are like, where did that come from? What's that? And I'm like, dude, okay, it's okay if you haven't read Scarlet Letter yet. It's for a junior level book. It's junior honors. But people don't understand that a lot of our stuff, the writers for commercials and cartoons and even The Simpsons, there are whole episodes based on literary works like Edgar Allan Poe and stuff. They're very rooted in a lot of these allusions, and yet our generation goes, what? Because we don't read them anymore, and we think they're boring and old, and we don't understand them. There's value in connecting to those older works and seeing them, at least to me. All right, so I'm going to pass out another couple pieces of wrap, and you guys are going